All right, good morning, everyone. We are live streaming. I'm going to call the meeting to order. At this time, I'd like to remind council, municipal staff, and members of the public in attendance that this electronic public meeting is being live streamed to the public. A video recording of this meeting will be available to the public on the township's YouTube account. I'd like to thank the applicant for their patience and understanding of the need to organize this meeting through the use of technology. The municipality has made every effort to ensure all affected property owners were informed and are able to participate in this planning process. Sue, could you read the note, please?
Yes, through the chair. One of the purposes of the Planning Act is to provide for planning processes that are open, accessible, timely, and efficient. Accordingly, all written submissions, documents, correspondence, emails, or other communications, including your name and address, form part of the public record and will be disclosed, made available by the municipality to such persons as the municipality sees fit, including anyone requesting such information. Accordingly, in providing such information, you shall be deemed to have consented to its use and disclosure as part of the planning process.
Okay, thank you. Now I'd like to give our First Nations land acknowledgement. As we gather today, I would like to acknowledge on behalf of Council and our community that we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. We would like to thank the Algonquin people and express our respect and support for their rich history. And we are extremely grateful for their many and continued displays of friendship. We also thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. Is there any declaration of pecuniary interest this morning?
None.
Okay.
Here.
Seeing none, the purpose of the meeting is to hear persons' comments in regards to zoning bylaw amendment application made by the applicant, file number MVA-2022-04, Stacy Lynn Miller, Wendy Ann Helferty, sorry, and John William Miller. And with that, Sue, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you. So pursuant to the provision of the County of Renfrew Official Plan number 31 and the provisions of zoning bylaw number 2006-26 as amended. The purpose of this application is to request the approval for the construction of a second dwelling unit in a rural RU designated zone. The subject property consists of an area of 73.6 acres, which is 29.78 hectares. The report on application and notice. The subject notice was prepared and posted on the subject property on April 22nd, 2022, and the notice was mailed out on April 22nd, 2022. Notice to public bodies, written responses and or telephone messages, there were none received. Written comments, there was email exchange with Craig Kelly, April 26, 2022, following confirmation and clarification on the application and the area in question. There were no, they were fine to proceed. And then there was an email received from Peter Glowacki, April 28th, 2022, requesting a link to the meeting, which was forwarded, and I see Mr. Glowacki is in attendance as well. Verbal report on general or telephone inquiries and or attendances at the municipal office, there were none. And as I am stating, these notices and the application responses, they were submitted and verified by our manager of planning and development licensing, who retired on Friday. He went through the file with us on Friday to ensure it was its completeness and prepared the documents for this meeting.
Okay, thank you, Sue. Are there any oral or written presentations by those in attendance? Okay, Mr. Glowacki, if you did wish to speak to the file, this would be your opportunity.
No comments, no questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to make sure you knew this was your time to speak if you were going to.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions, discussion by council? Oh, and ignore my cat.
Nope.
Cat in attendance. Okay, anyone? No? Okay. Then I will turn it back over to Sue to do the minor variance evaluation.
The Committee of Adjustment must consider the 4 tests when reviewing a minor variance application. These tests are provided in section 45(1) of the Planning Act. Does council deem the variance is minor in nature?
Yes.
Yes.
Council, yeah, we have to respond.
Yes.
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 Does council deem the variance is desirable for the appropriate development or use of the land, building, or structure?
Yes.
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 Does council deem the general intent and purpose of the zoning bylaw is maintained?
Yes.
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 The general intent and purpose of the official plan is maintained.
Yes.
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 If the application cannot meet all of these 4 tests, it would be refused. As the application meets all 4 tests, the minor variance application should proceed.
All right, Sue, and could you read the notification, please?
Council is also required by section 3414.5 to inform the public at the public meeting of who is entitled to appeal to the Ontario Land Tribunal under section 3411 and 19 as follows. Section 3411, if council decides to refuse an application or refuses or neglects to make a decision on an application within 90 days of the municipal clerk receiving the application, the applicant or the Minister of Municipal Affairs may appeal to the Ontario Land Tribunal by filing an appeal with the clerk of the municipality. Section 3419, not later than 20 days after the giving of notice of the passing of the bylaw, the applicant, any person or public body who made oral submissions at the public meeting or made a written submission to council before the bylaw was passed, or the Minister of Municipal Affairs may appeal to the Ontario Land Tribunal by filing an appeal with the clerk of the municipality.
Okay, thank you. Committee, I'd like a mover and a seconder to grant application MVA-2022-04. Moved by Councillor Proplinski, seconded by Councillor Schulist. Is there any discussion on the resolution? Seeing none, all those in favor? And that's carried. Sue?
I just want to remind council that the Committee of Adjustment decision requires each and every council member's signature. I will have it drafted and prepared, and it will be in Silas's office for signature.
Okay, thank you. And with that, I declare the meeting is closed. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.